On June 29th, Germany got knocked out of the World Cup, and thousands of German fans across America started booking flights home. One of them booked a hotel instead. His name is Freddy, or at least that's all he'll tell you. He posts on X as Freddy LA7. He hides his face in every photo behind a picture of Cristiano Ronaldo. And over the last 3 weeks, he has quietly become the most famous tourist in the United States. A media student from Hamburg in his 20s who flew over with 2 friends and a suitcase that was, in his words, 90% jerseys. Before this trip, he had a few thousand followers. As of yesterday, he had over 750,000. Think about that. A few thousand. Now 750,000. So how does an anonymous German kid become America's favorite person in 3 weeks? He did one thing. He drove across the country and loved every second of it out loud. He landed in Atlanta, called Taco Bell the Holy Land, and went tubing down the Chattahoochee. He walked into a Walmart and posted, "How am I supposed to choose from all of this? This is overwhelming me." He hit his first Waffle House at 1 in the morning and reviewed it like a food critic. Great food, great prices, friendly staff, 10 out of 10, we will be coming back. Then the moments got bigger. At Auburn, a hotel receptionist saw him about to walk an hour to the stadium in the rain and just drove him there. Freddy's response is the line that made half of America fall for him. "I love Americans." But here is where it turns into something nobody saw coming, because America started loving him back, and not quietly. J.J. Watt, the former NFL star, paid for his hotel in Houston. Days later, when Freddy's flight got canceled and he was about to miss a Germany match, Watt organized a replacement flight for him while Freddy was still in the air. Gordon Ramsay booked him a hotel in Boston. The country singer Ella Langley heard he had discovered her music in the car and pulled him and his friends backstage at her show. He went to a wrestling event and met the Hardy brothers and posted, "This is insane. 15-year-old me would never have believed this." The city of Toronto welcomed him online. The governor of Utah offered to help, and a White House envoy started trying to get him through the front door. Now here is the part everyone gets wrong about Freddy. Everyone assumed this was a German falling in love with America for the first time, and when his team got knocked out and he stayed, the story became he loves it here so much he refuses to go home. That is not why he stayed. Look at his profile picture again. Look at what covers his face. Freddy is not really here for Germany. He is a Cristiano Ronaldo superfan, and Ronaldo's Portugal is still alive in this tournament. Germany dying did not end his trip, because his trip was never only about Germany. He is booked here until July 23rd, and next he is headed to Vancouver to keep following Ronaldo, and that reframes the whole thing, because it means the hospitality was never the destination, it was the accident. He came for a player, and somewhere between a Waffle House at 1 a.m. and a stranger driving him through the rain, the country got him instead. If that changed how you saw this story, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell. Now stay with me, because not everyone is buying the fairy tale. And honestly, they should not buy it blindly. Freddy is a savvy guy who clearly knows how to ride a trend, and after Germany's exit, people dug up old posts showing he had actually been to America before, despite the first time framing everyone had attached to him. But the sharpest observers noticed something realer than a gotcha. Freddy's biggest audience was never Europeans thinking about a visit. It was Americans, people who needed to watch their own country through somebody else's delighted eyes to remember what it looks like. He did not fix anything. He held up a mirror, and a lot of people liked what they saw in it. That is the whole story. A kid from Hamburg who came to follow a Portuguese legend got adopted by an entire country by accident and reminded a few million Americans that free refills and a stranger in the rain are worth being amazed by. Germany is out. Freddy is not. On July 7th, he will be in Vancouver, face still hidden, chasing Ronaldo. And a country that spends most of its time arguing with itself will tune in to watch a German tourist one more time just to feel good about being American. Drop a comment telling me the most American thing Freddy discovered, smash like, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching. Hey, before you go, look at your screen right now. See that first video element that is going to appear right there? That's the previous episode of the Cup Theory series in case you missed it. And that second one right next to it, that's the complete binge-worthy Cup Theory playlist waiting for you. Trust me, this is one of those series you'll want to watch end to end. Every forgotten name, every buried story, every life that history almost lost. Go ahead and click both of them right now and keep the deep dive going. You know you want to. Thanks for watching.